spark some offense going the other way?
Well, I love our defensive disposition, especially in the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Before that was the first time out. You know, our guys are really active, getting deflections into their man, really causing a lot of disruption. I think it was like 11-4, and some of the shots that were made in that, with 4 points, those 2 shots were shots that Maryland had to earn. It was nothing easy, and I thought, our first half set the tone, but then in the second half, we did have a letdown defensively where I think they went like 7 for 7 in the first 4 or 5 minutes in the second half, and that's not us. That's why I called the timeout, and knowing, reminding our guys, like I did at halftime, about Maryland's a very good second half team, and let's not get caught scoreboard watching. But overall, I love the way how we competed.
Stay in the middle with Andrew.
Well, I know you said your guys have stayed positive throughout this, but after a little bit of losing, do you sense any, I guess, relief or just extra joy to make shots and win big?
But it's more than just making shots. It's about the effort and the grit. And we had the effort and the grit, versus Illinois. And unfortunately, it just didn't go our way. We had the effort and grit today, and we kept it on. And we also had some more healthier bodies that was available. And one big guy that we just finished talking about was Hunter. It's good to have one of your best players back and healthy, and so that helped, and it helped us and gave us the lift that we needed.
Stay there with John.
Did you know how much you would get out of Hunter tonight in 30 minutes? I don't know if that was
Good question. 30 minutes every time at our timeout, whether it was a TV timeout or a timeout that we may have called over Maryland, and I always ask him, are you okay? You need a sub? I think he got tired of hearing me say it. He kept saying no. But there one time I was like, you know what? We've been logged a lot of minutes, and don't want to overdo it. But he's a competitor, man. He missed being out there with his teammates, and it's just good that now we have a day or so of rest, and he can rest his body. And it's going to be sore tomorrow because you haven't had that chance to play in a live action game where you're going up and down and you're banging on your opponents, and it's not like how in practice where some guys may take it a little bit easier on you because they want to get you hurt or anything like that. But your opponent like Maryland, they're not taking any possessions off. So it would be good for him to get in the cold tub. He would need it.
On the right with Nick.
Hey, Juwan, you got, I think, 5 assists on Friday as a team against Illinois, and then tonight you were up to 19. What did you see that was different with ball movement tonight, and what did you like to see from him?
Well, Nick, after you had mentioned it in post-game in Champaign, and I really got on our team about that we need to do a better job, because Nick said of moving the basketball and get more assists, because 5 assists is not going to get it done. And there were too many one-on-one actions. We had to really move the basketball and make plays for others. And I told him that Nick was going to really get down on them about it, hold them accountable, and I guess they listen. So I'm going to use you as an example every time, Nick.
Right in the middle with Mike.
Juwan, Musa led the team in minutes tonight with 30, and some of the smaller lineups that Maryland played, was that an example of what Musa can provide defensively in terms of being able to guard whoever they have out there if the team decides to go smaller?
Well, I always said this, that one of Musa's biggest strengths is he's a guy that can guard 1 through 5. And that's pretty special for someone with that stature of being 6'11", and to be able to sit down low, move your feet, and then just be a competitor. And that's who he is. That's his makeup. And we're going to use him all over the floor. And with our team, I look at Musa as being positionless.
Okay, Coach, that's going to do it. Appreciate your time.